Okay.
She's in mainland babe.
Quiet on set.
She's not in Chicago.
Quiet. Excuse me.
She's a what? No, in Chicago.
Excuse me.
Oh!
It's a bot now.
I'm here talking about mainland. You're talking about Chicago. Exactly.
What are you saying? Let me do my thing and just watch. Okay? Go. Count me in now.
3, 2, 1.
Hello guys. Welcome to another episode of, well, we'll get into that later, yeah? She's okay. Hi guys. So basically I just wanted to do a quick PSA. Not necessarily a PSA, but it is a PSA. So I just have to go over a few things before I start talking like properly. This is sad. Well, it's really sad now. Why I stopped the Inside the Group Chat podcast.
Yo. I swear.
I feel like all this. What did you just hear about me? I feel like actually probably nobody cares. But let me just explain myself. You guys should listen to and act as my audience. My producers are here. Also my sisters. You know that thing that you're playing is sounding over here too. Cause you know my mic have Bafka. Okay. So first of all, it conflicted with everybody's time schedules. So this summer, basically all of us decided to get jobs, internships technically. So everybody's always, this camera wants to frustrate me. So everybody's always busy doing one thing or the other. The only time that everybody is like collectively free is like on Saturdays. And the only time that I remember all of us going to like parties on Saturdays is when we were like in school. Be like, oh, I'm having this thing at my house on Saturday. Could you show? I don't know what's going on. Auntie, uncle, you said explain to me. Yeah. So that was the last time that I remember all of us going out on Saturdays and stuff. That has not happened in like ages. Like we're supposed to be going out every day. Like that was basically my plan this summer. Go out at least once every 2 days. The only place that I go to is driving school and my office. Okay. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll stop at my friend's house or something. But that was like only for the first 2 weeks. Okay, then there's no contract, so technically there's no commitments. Nobody has to be committed to the show except for me, because like it's me that wants to do it, it's me that wants to do the segment, and it's like basically me. So there's nobody that has to be like on the show consistently every single episode except me, because I'm the one that is controlling it technically. I'm the one that's like saying, okay, you guys, let's film on this day. Thirdly, kind of in addition to that, I don't like being like a bother to people. I don't like asking people for things repeatedly because it makes me feel like, oh, I'm disturbing them. That's how it seems to me. It may not be that way to them, but that's how it seems to me. So that's why I just like, I just left it. If you're available, you're available. If you're not available, you're not available. And then most times when like my friends will not be available, I'll just feel sad because like you guys will kind of like expect them to be on the episode, and when they're not on the episode, I just feel like it feels empty for some reason. So when I'm doing it with like only 2 people, when it's just like me and some other person, I just feel like, oh, it kind of looks weird. Like it's a group chat. How can there only be 2 people in a group chat? But we're fine, sure. Not if I was beefing anybody. So that's that. And filming it was difficult. Not only because it's only me that's editing it, but also because it's something that I want to do. I have no problem like editing it. I love editing stuff. So when it came to like filming, it was like contracting like other people's English is difficult, guys. When it had to like condensing people's time, people being available on this day, being available on this day, then people take time to get ready. I have like a bunch of episodes backed up on my laptop, like on my system, on my SD card, that I'm probably never gonna see the light of day because I just felt like the quality wasn't enough, or like whenever I got around to filming, it was always really, really late. So yeah, that was part of the reason why like I haven't filmed it in a while. Last time an episode came out was what? May? You guys, it's July. It's July, and if I want to do something, I love consistency. If I'm not, yeah, she is. If I'm not going to be able to do something consistently, I'd rather not do it at all. And I just didn't want to, do that to you guys. When we were younger, it was so easy to do because everybody's available at this time. We all know everybody's schedules, but now all of us are busy. You want to do that? I have friends that are going to the gym on so day, but on the day that they're going to the gym, I'm going to be at work. On the day that I'm at work and they're not going to the gym, maybe like it's a family event or something, like it's too constricted. So the only time we go out is on Saturdays. Like if you're on my spam account, not for follow me on IG, you see like every week we do something. So basically I was talking to my sister and my cousin about it the other day, and they were just like, you can make this really easy for yourself. So currently the channel's name is Fokwe's Archive, which is, it's not really a bad name. I kind of like it because it's like when you want to store your videos and stuff. I basically made it Fokwe's Archive so I can just store stuff. It's basically like a storage container if you ask me. So basically that's why I made it Fokwe's Archive. But before it was Fokwe's Archive, it was called Fokwe Unfiltered. it was called Football Unfiltered, and that name actually made sense because like I looked at a couple of videos from the other day. Most of the videos are down. I was looking at a couple of videos from the other day, and they were like, I was really unfiltered, like bro, like now I'm really more reserved about certain things. But at that time, I'll just talk about anything, and anything that you hear is what you get. Anyway, so the podcast is still going to exist. The Inside the Group Chat podcast, it is still going to exist. Don't worry. Let me read how I wrote in my notes. The podcast will still exist, but as a segment under my new podcast, which some of you may remember, Football Unfiltered. The reason why I changed it from Football Unfiltered is because like I was listening Cloud by my cousin and stuff. Unfiltered. What's today? Unfiltered. So yeah, that's basically why I changed archives. But don't worry, it will be back. The podcast still exists. Don't stress it. Like it's still gonna exist, but just anyway. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So my current problem right now is like, what am I gonna do to my hair? But don't worry about that. That didn't have anything to do with you. Next time you see me, I will be making the first episode of the podcast. I really hope you guys do show for that. I'll probably film it within the next like few days. But I do have a lot to talk. I do have a lot to talk about, and I just feel, yeah. I'm just gonna say that. Don't worry, those of you that are here for the Inside Group Chat podcast, don't really stress it too much. It's still going to exist. Within the next few months, you will see episodes. I was so excited for the summer because I was like, we're gonna film back to back to back. But you have to remember, people do want to enjoy their summer vacation. They're here because they want to be around friends and family, and I love being around my friends. I don't like having like this looming thing over my head where I'm like, well, when do I tell them to sit down so we can film? So I'm not really against it. I'm not really for it. I'm just living my black life, and I'm enjoying my black life, and I will continue to do so. But just know that the Inside Group Chat podcast, it will exist, but as a segment under my new podcast, Football Unfiltered. So now the problem is, do I make a completely different channel for Football Unfiltered? I feel like I should not, because Football Unfiltered was here first. Why can't both of them exist on the same thing? I don't know. Just let me know what you think, and I'll get back to you. Because for those of you who might leave after hearing like the podcast is not going to really be as consistent anymore, I perfectly understand. We need to also understand we all live in different states of mind and state as per states and capital. So just know that, because we're not going to be with each other 24/7. The only time I can guarantee we're going to be with each other all the time is probably when we're in school. And yeah, that's all I can do for you. But if you want to see some of my hometown friends, yeah, I can still do that for you. But yeah, alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Now I have to do actual work on my laptop, my computer. So yeah.